me here today at the U.S. Department of State. It's a great pleasure to be here today and continue our dialogue. I am extremely satisfied with the quality and the dynamic of the cooperation evolving between the Biden administration and the team of President Zelensky. Last time we were standing here together in August after bilateral talks in preparation of the visit of my president to the United States. In September we successfully held that visit, and I would like to thank the State Department and you personally for making a very valuable contribution to having very substantive and fruitful discussion between presidents, and also to the joint statement that was issued in the immediate follow-up to the meeting. And in that statement, President instructed you and me to do a job, to meet here and to revive, to restore the Strategic Partnership Commission and to sign a new charter of strategic partnership between Ukraine and the United States. And I'm happy that both of us, together with our teams, we succeeded in doing that. And today, it will not be an exaggeration to say that we opened a new page in our bilateral relations. It was very important for 3 working groups of the Strategic Partnership Commission to sit down and focus on the most important tracks of our relationship, which are security and countering Russian aggression, democracy and the rule of law, and economic transformation of Ukraine. I would like to make it clear that everything we do within this big structure of Strategic Partnership Commission is being done for the benefit of the people of Ukraine, of the relations between Ukraine and the United States, and for the benefit of the Euro-Atlantic space as a whole. It is very important that the United States stand by Ukraine in our efforts to defend our sovereignty and territorial integrity in the face of the ongoing Russian aggression. And I appreciate the messages that were conveyed to us today by our American partners. We are grateful for the readiness of the United States to expand cooperation with Ukraine, including in defense and security sectors, to help Ukraine build its capacity to defend itself, and also to deter Russia, to demotivate them from taking further aggressive actions. The best way to deter aggressive Russia is to make it clear for the Kremlin that Ukraine is strong, but also that it has strong allies that will not leave it on its own in the face of Moscow's ever-increasing aggressiveness. I think that this meeting of the Strategic Partnership Commission is also very timely, because we met with Russia's very aggressive actions being taken in the background along the Ukrainian border. We see what's happening in Belarus. We see how Russia continues to militarize the temporarily occupied Crimea. And this meeting and the message we are sending to Russia today is not only strong, but also very timely, and I appreciate your support on this as well. I have repeated on numerous occasions that Russian aggression against Ukraine will end on the day Ukraine's place as part of the West is institutionalized and undoubted. Today, we have made another important step in that direction. We signed the renewed Charter of Ukraine-US Strategic Partnership, which upgrades the charter that was signed in 2008 in a completely different reality, and I don't think it will be an exaggeration to say in a completely different world. The document now reflects the new level of cooperation that we enjoy and allows Ukraine and the United States together to counter shared challenges in a more efficient way. And finally, I would like to say that we're satisfied with the dynamic of our trade and economic relations and with the agreement of the United States to enhance trade and investment cooperation agreement between our countries. More trade means more profits for our companies and more jobs, more salaries in our countries respectively, so we're doing it for the benefit of the people. Ukraine understands how important it is to continue on the path of reforms, and I reiterated our commitment to continue implementing reforms, however difficult they are. President Zelensky demonstrated with the land reform in Ukraine that there are no challenges we cannot accept and no heights we cannot conquer if we have the political will to do so. And I assure you that the President and the government and the Parliament of Ukraine are committed to introducing new reforms. The judiciary reform has been launched recently with support coming from our friends, including the United States, and we appreciate that. We will continue with the reform of de-oligarchization of Ukraine. We do not want any vested interests to have influence in Ukrainian politics, in Ukrainian economy, and in Ukrainian society. These are no easy tasks and challenges, but this relationship, the relationship between Washington and Kiev, has proven that when we stand by each other, when we support each other, when we understand each other, we are able to jointly achieve the most impressive results. Thank you.
Our first question will go to Kylie Atwood at CNN.
Good afternoon. Thank you. Secretary Blinken, I'd like to start with Ethiopia and then turn to Russia and Ukraine. Why does the United States believe that there is a window of opportunity right now to end the hostilities and atrocities in Ethiopia? Can you